right, ladies and gentlemen, we're excited to announce our next act. We have Andrew Wiscombe here. Let's give a round of applause for Andrew.
Good afternoon. All right, I think we're good here. Yeah. All right. My name is Andrew Wiscombe. I am a Spanish Fork hometown boy. Happy to be back here with y'all for a bit. This song's called Like a River. On the long and dusty highway beneath that western sun, all my thoughts that dance like gypsies to the engine's muffled hum. As I drive toward new horizons, the self-doubt inside me springs, but it's tempered by the sweet words that my mother used to sing. Like a river runs wild, like a lark flying free, like a tall Georgia pine. Well, I'm okay being me. Don't you worry about them, don't you worry about me. Never fear what they say, only fear what you think. Never fear what they say, only fear what you think. As I bust those city limits, my heart pounds inside of me. But I open up that guitar case and I fill the streets with beats. Some pass by in cast shadows, others smile joyfully. Some with happy feet start dancing as they sing along with me. And like a river runs wild, like a lark flying free, like a tall Georgia pine. Oh, I'm okay being me. Don't you worry about them, don't you worry about me. Never fear what they say, only fear what you think. Never fear what they say, only fear what you think. Like a river runs wild, like a lark flying free, like a tall Georgia pine. Oh, I'm okay being me. Don't you worry about them, don't you worry about me. Never fear what they say, only fear what you think. Never fear what they say, only fear what you think. Alrighty. This next song is, growing up out here, we farmed for a bit, and everybody in my family is pretty much blue collar, and so I wrote this song as a tribute to my blue collar roots. It's called Working Man's Mile. They tell me that this road reaches forever, and it stretches out beyond the Midwest style. They say red carpets for the stars, well, that might as well be Mars. Oh, I'm bound to walk the working man's mile. Oh, I'm bound to walk the working man's mile. Oh, I'm bound to walk the working man's mile. I'm slinging prayers today that this sun shines here to stay, and I'm bound to walk the working man's mile. They tell me that my guitar is outdated, and she's hurting for a brand new set of strings. They say she's broken and she's battered, well, that hasn't really mattered, but she's bound to help the working man sing. Well, she's bound to help the working man sing. Well, she's bound to help the working man sing. She's slaving at high noon, hoping that she stays in tune, and she's bound to help the working man sing. Summer sweat, liquid toil, soaking through that rocky soil. Callous hands, throat is dry. Never time to question why. They tell me that this fire's good for soothing, and it's got some magic deep inside its coals. They say gather kin and friends, maybe even make amends. Oh, it's bound to heal the working man's soul. Oh, it's bound to heal the working man's soul. Oh, it's bound to heal the working man's soul. It's burning to the sky, captivating every eye, and it's bound to heal the working man's soul. Thank you very much. This song, ever since I was little, I had a hard time thinking highly of myself, and I think that's a common theme as I played this song around, that I hear people kind of say me too with it. I was lucky enough to go out to Nashville and record this song in a really nice studio, and some good people that really liked it, so I'm going to share it with you today. It's called Alone With You. Wish that you could sleep like when you were a kid. Carefree summer days on a lazy river's bed. But that childhood lives in pictures, and that water ain't so blue. And it's killing me to be alone with you. And you beat yourself for battles you have won and you have lost. And you beat yourself for coins you've never tossed. Sticks and stones break different bones than scales and mirrors do. And it's killing me to be alone with you. Wish that you could feel the love that others gave. When morning broke through curtains drawn, a midnight kiss remained. But you haven't failed a warm embrace since fair words rang true. And it's killing me to be alone with you. And you beat yourself for battles you have won and you have lost. And you beat yourself for coins you've never tossed. Sticks and stones break different bones than scales and mirrors do. And it's killing me to be alone with you. You can hate yourself for winter. You can hate yourself for fall. You can hate yourself for anything at all. You can say goodnight to family. You can say goodbye to friends. But you can't escape the one inside your skin. And you beat yourself for battles you have won and you have lost. And you beat yourself for coins you've never tossed. Sticks and stones break different bones than scales and mirrors do. And it's killing me to be alone with you. Yeah, it's killing me to be alone with you. Thank you very much. This is a love song. I guess it's kind of sad, but not really. It's about a love that couldn't be. The song's called Lovely Lola Jean. Oh, the letters on my jacket tell the story of a Friday night sports hero through and through. But those big arena lights, no, they'll never shine as bright as the night I met my only lover true. I was perched up on a mountain after winning the biggest game against our rival school. When up above my head, well, the whole sky turned red, and I was sucked into the night air like a fool. When I came to, I was lying on a table, my clothes strewn across the stainless steelish floor. And suddenly a creature with the most exotic features came gracefully walking through the door. Oh, she tightened straps around my limbs so gently, and she poked and prodded at me with finesse. I was fussing and a-clenching as she did things I can't mention, but my heart was beating far out my chest. Yeah, lovely Lola Jean, was the prettiest shade of green, and the stars shone off her almond-shaped dark eyes. Well, my love belongs to one who lives miles past the sun, and I'll wait for our reunion in the skies. When they found me, I was face down in the clover, just trying to make sense of what went down. But all that reminiscing, well, it turned my head to wishing that I was with my dearest sweetheart I just found. Back at school, the boys all praised my football victory, and the girls were batting lashes at me too. But my mind was miles away on a cosmic holiday with the one who took my heart, and off she flew. Yeah, lovely Lola Jean was the prettiest shade of green, and the stars shone off her almond-shaped dark eyes. Well, my love belongs to one who lives miles past the sun, and I'll wait for our reunion in the skies. Well, years have passed and I'm still thinking of her. Dear Lola left a hole no one can fill, 'cause this old heart gets feeling heavy in the back of this old Chevy, 'cause I'm stuck back on this planet waiting still. Last night I gazed up at the stars and wondered if she's looking back and thinking about me too. Then suddenly a star winked at me from afar, and the chip inside my neck burned, and I knew, yeah, lovely Lola Jean was the prettiest shade of green, and the stars shone off her almond-shaped dark eyes. Well, my love belongs to one who lives miles past the sun, and I'll wait for our reunion, Lord, I'll wait and wait and wait. I'll wait for our reunion in the skies. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I've come to know the wish list of my father. I've come to know the shipwrecks where he wished. I've come to wish aloud among the overdressed crowd, come to witness now the sinking of his ship, throwing pennies from the sea top next to it. And I've come to roam the forest past the village with a dozen lazy horses in my cart. Oh, I've come here to get high, to do more than just get by. Oh, I've come to test the timber of my heart. Oh, I've come to test the timber of my heart. And I've come to be untroubled in my seeking. And I've come to say that nothing is for naught. Oh, I've come to reach out blind, to reach forward and behind. For the more I seek, the more I'm sought. Yeah, the more I seek, the more I'm sought. And I've come to meet the sheriff and his posse, to offer him the broadside of my jaw. Well, I've come here to get broke and then maybe bum a smoke. We'll go drinking 2 towns over after all. I will go drinking 2 towns over after all. And I've come to meet the legendary takers. I've only come to ask them for a lot. Oh, they say I've come with less than I should rightfully possess. I say the more I buy, the more I'm bought. And the more I'm bought, the less I cost. And I've come to take their servants and their surplus. And I've come to take their raincoats and their speed. I've come to get my fill, to ransack and spill. I've come to trade the harvest for the seed. Oh, I've come to trade the harvest for the seed. And I've come to know the manger that you sleep in. I've come to be the stranger that you keep. I've come from down the road and my footsteps never slowed. Before we met I knew we'd meet. Before we met I knew we'd meet. And I've come here to ignore your cries and heartaches. I've come to closely listen to you sing. Oh, I've come here to insist that I'll leave here with a kiss. And I've come to say exactly what I mean. And I mean so many things. And you've come to know me stubborn as a butcher. And you've come to know me thankless as a guest. And will you recognize my face when God's awful grace strips me of my jacket and my vest and reveals all the treasure in my chest? Thank you. All right, so this song is after spending quite a bit of time in the Army, coming home and trying to assimilate and have everything be normal, whatever that means, doesn't work very well. So this is kind of about that struggle. It's called White Mache. Came home soiled from a dirty war. Thought I knew just what I fought it for. Big brass bands and apple pie, all the reasons seem so cut and dry. Overseas, a million miles away, through a million dusty, hard-fought days. Bombed out towns, smoky skies, unshed tears have got me wondering why. They say the eyes are windows to the soul. Please don't look too closely, there's nothing left to show. I hang around where I once played, trying to fake it through the day. Never really worked out anyway. 'Cause it takes a fool to fall for roses made with white mache. Oh, it takes a fool to fall for roses made with white mache. And I've tried every job in this whole town. My My aching mind refused to settle down. Uncle Sam taught the lethal skills. Odds and ends now help to pay the bills. Left home feeling more than 10 feet tall. Quite a long, hard way for one to fall. Pride, it took a hand grenade. Spangled banner doled into a grave. They say this place I live is called a home, but it feels more like a prison. Feels so numb, it feels so cold. They tell me I'm a special one, to serve my country with a gun. So why do I still feel the need to run? No, I ain't a fool to fall for roses made with white mache. No, I ain't a fool to fall for roses made with white mache. They say that God forgives the man who tries, but they've never been to Baghdad, never heard those mothers' cries. And when I lay me down to sleep, will he take my soul to keep, or will he cast me out into the deep? 'Cause he ain't a fool to fall for roses made with white mache. No, he ain't a fool to fall for roses made with white mache. Thank you very much. Alrighty, this is another love song. It's called The Temptation of Adam. Is that where I want it? Or do I want it higher? Maybe one more, let's see. Is that it? We'll try that one. If this was the Cold War, we could keep each other warm. I said on the first occasion that I met Marie. We were crawling through the hatch, there was the missile silo door, and I don't think that she really thought that much of me. I never had to learn to love her like I learned to love the bomb. She just came along and started to ignore me. As we waited for the big ones, I started singing her my songs. I think she started feeling something for me. We passed the time with crosswords that you thought to bring inside. What 5 letters spelled apocalypse, she asked me. I won her over singing WWIII, and we smiled 'cause we both knew that she misjudged me. Oh Marie, do you remember all the time we used to take? Make our love and then ransack the rations. I think about you leaving now in the avalanche cascades, and my eyes get washed away in chain reactions. day, then we could stick pins in the map of all the places where we thought that love would be found. But I would only need one pin to show where my love's at, in a top secret location 300 feet under the ground. But we could hold each other close, stay up every night, looking up into the dark like it's the night sky. Pretend this giant missile is an old oak tree instead. We'll carve our names in hearts into the warhead. Oh, Marie, that something tells me things just won't work out above, that our love would live a half-life on the surface. So at night while you are sleeping, I hold you closer just because as our time grows short, I get a little nervous. So I think about the big one, WWIII. Would we ever really care? The world had ended, and you could hold me here forever like you're holding me tonight. I think about that great big button and I'm tempted. I'm gonna play, this is an old Tennessee Ernie Ford song. Well, me and my brother, my grandpa, my dad's dad, he used to put this song on vinyl, and I thought I was really cool. I'd get on the broomstick horse and ride around. I thought I was real tough stuff, and my brother would quickly let me know that I was not the alpha in the area. Still, I like this song, 16 Tons. Some people say a man is made out of mud. A poor man's made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood and skin and bones. A mind that's weak and a back that's strong. You load 16 tons and what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning when the sun didn't shine. I picked up my shovel and I walked to the mine. I loaded 16 tons of a number 9 coal, and the straw boss said, well, bless my soul, you load 16 tons, and what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning, it was drizzling rain. Fighting and trouble on my middle name. I was raised in the canebrake band. Old mama line, they know I had some woman make me walk the line. You load 16 tons, and what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. If you see me coming, better step aside. A lot of men didn't, a lot of men died. One fist of iron and the other is steel. If the right one don't get you, then the left one will. You load 16 tons, and what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Thanks again, everybody. Again, I'm Andrew Wiscombe. If you're interested in most of the songs I played are mine. If you're interested in finding out more about it, you can just find me and I'll help you spell my name. It's on all this Spotify and all that junk. So where you can help me buy a Frosty in about 3 years after all the plays I get. So thank you very much. I met Jesus in the parking lot of Chick-fil-A. Didn't know he was a gardener for the rich in Santa Fe. And the things he said, they struck me just like lightning hit the ground. But most people never listen, 'cause he's poor and 'cause he's brown. If Jesus bore the last name of Martinez, would you listen to the words he'd have to share? If Jesus bore the last name of Martinez, would you pay attention? Would you even care? Told me about how work fell through for him in Yucatan, how his sister died in Juarez by the Traficante's hands. He said, I can see why some folks want those barriers around their land, but it's when those walls close off their hearts I'll never understand. If Jesus bore the last name of Martinez, would you listen to the words he'd have to share? If Jesus bore the last name of Martinez, would you pay attention? Would you even care? Then a driver in a Japanese-made car rolled through the lot, dropping insults on Martinez like his nation's righteous bombs. Well, he must have took a page out from the Westboro Baptist book, 'cause the Bible that I read don't teach to judge by how you look. 'Cause the Bible that I read don't teach to judge by how you look. If Jesus bore the last name of Martinez, would you listen to the words he'd have to share? If Jesus bore the last name of Martinez, would you pay attention? Would you even care? Thanks, everybody. Hey, my friend Will Baxter's going to be playing a little bit, too. He's awesome, so you don't want to miss him. All right. Have a good one, everybody. Thank you.